want to make this video. I really did not. But it needs to be said, because if it's not, then it's just going to get everything's just going to get worse. So, for those who don't know, Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, an internet icon, a father figure, and a family man, has basically been attacked by a swarm of people on Twitter for, and I quote, supporting someone in the Republican Party, and apparently that makes him homophobic, racist, and a bunch of other slurs I will not say here. But basically, this is wrong on so many levels, people. So many levels. And what makes this even worse is that he's being doxxed. His life is his address is being leaked. Everything is being put into jeopardy now because he voiced his opinion, which apparently is a death sentence on Twitter. You know, a place for spreading your voice is a death sentence if you speak out. So yeah, and his wife is pregnant at the point in time, and she's being heavily stressed out about it because he's receiving death threats, and that people are going to go to his house and make their own Five Nights at Freddy's, if you catch my drift. And it's it's aggravating to so many levels. Not just because I'm a fan of the franchise and the man who made it is being attacked. No. It's wrong to anyone who is treated like this. You do not just attack someone and threaten to destroy everything they stand for just because they chose one thing you didn't like. It's like going up to a kid and beating him near to death because you didn't like, because he chose the chocolate ice cream instead of vanilla, which you love vanilla. It's stupid, asinine, and a certain R word that I'm not allowed to say. But these people are going out of their way to ruin Scott's life. They even went to the Reddit that he created, the Freddit, and they are attacking everyone else there too, along with him. These people are going out of their way to ruin a man's life because they don't agree with one thing he supported with. Now, Scott is not a pure-blooded, wholehearted Republican. He supports people who he believes gets the job done. He does not care about the race of the person, the gender, the ethnicity, or the political standpoint they are. If he believes they are the right person for the job, he will vote for them. He will help them. Because he said in his response, which I will post in the description, it is not right in anyone's eyes to treat anyone like this. It is inhumane on many levels. It is wrong on many levels. And these people, they don't care. Now, the people who are doing this, they are a part of the LGBT and Democrat community. And a bunch of others that I can't name because I cannot remember all of them at once. But the ones who are doing this, they do not represent all the Democrats and all the LGBT community. Because, you know what's the icing on the cake? I have some friends, both online and in real life, who are either gay, trans, or bi. And even they don't agree with this. They think this is awful. They think this is wrong on many levels, along with me. But these people, they think they're doing God's work at some twisted reality of mentality. And what makes this whole thing so much worse is that these people, they are no better than the terrorists who rammed into 9/11. Because these people do not care for another person's life. Because if they did, they would not have doxed him. They would not have doxed Scott's information. They would not have threatened his family multiple times. They would not have done that if they did not care for another person's life. That makes them terrorists to a degree. It's an escalated version of cyberbullying, which could be counted as terrorism if all these people do it long enough, which I hope never happens. What makes this so aggravating, at least to me, to the point where I want to bash my head into a brick wall 1,000 times, is that It is wrong on so many levels to treat anyone like this. Even if they were basically a living Nazi, you wouldn't treat them like this. Yeah, they would be put in jail for the rest of their life, but they wouldn't be treated like lower than dirt or inhuman. It's wrong on so many levels to treat someone like this. I cannot stress that enough. And Scott has done so many things to help not just people in his community, but other communities as well. I think Sis Reacts talked about it a bit. I am not entirely sure. I'll post his video responding to it as well. But it's... And even Markiplier is being dragged into this to a degree, because an article that was made about Scott being a homophobe, which is not true, had Markiplier's face on it, which there's no reason to have Mark's face on it, because Mark is not a part of it. You're dragging someone else into it to cause even more of a dumpster fire. This is wrong on many levels, and these people are begging for a fight. These people are wanting a fight so they can't have a right to cancel him and anyone else who gets in their way. Because you know what's wrong with these people? They are addicted to canceling people. They want to ruin lives. They want to ruin everything that makes the world fun and amusing. Anything that brings a spark of joy, they are angry about it. It's these select brand of people that hate everything that doesn't apply to them. If it does not fit their worldview, it is cancer to them. And these people inhabit every community, every type of demographic. Blacks, whites, Asian, trans, gay, feminists, you name it. These people are inhabiting it. They are the small little cancer cells that are hiding in these communities. They are the toxicity of lots of communities that have gone downhill. For those who remember when the FNAF community was starting to thrive, Undertale got real toxic at one point. It died down because those people were kicked out. But it seems like these people are getting even more angry because people are starting to fight back against them. So they're going after things that basically started so much creativity. These people, FNAF. Now, FNAF may not be that big, but it inspired a lot of artists. Music, animation, art itself. It's just, FNAF is no, Shakespeare play, but it's still a very good story that can hook anyone if you look deep enough. Not deep as MatPat, but still. That's what makes FNAF unique and why it's getting a movie. And these people who are attacking Scott, his family, and everyone who is trying to stand up for him, it's wrong. And Twitter's doing nothing about it. They're basically, by doing nothing, Twitter is actively putting gasoline on this fire. By doing nothing, they are letting this fire grow into a scorching wave of destruction of anyone who gets in its way to try and stop it. Twitter needs to grow up, take responsibility for once in its life, and take care of it. Because Twitter, I'm sure you may not be aware of this, but this is basically targeting someone and attacking them. And under the right circumstances, if it caused someone's death, you will be held accountable. I don't want Scott to deal with this on multiple levels. Not just because I kind of look up to the man for making a franchise of his own, but because he's a human being. Nobody deserves to have this happen to him non-stop, especially on a social platform you're active on. Now, people may say, oh, you're just defending him because you're simping for him. Fun fact, the only reason I chose my name for this channel was because I liked Springtrap's design. It wasn't because I'm simping for him that I love FNAF to the very death. There's a lot of things about FNAF I don't like. There's a lot of things I do not agree with on FNAF. Some of Scott's tactics, yeah, I don't agree with them. But at the same time, I don't want his family in mortal danger because he made one public association with one group, like the Republican Party, and then suddenly, avalanche of pain and hate. These people have let hate control them and ruin other lives, and they keep wanting more. They thrive in destruction. They thrive in the hate. Most likely because their parents never taught them how to act like normal adults. There are so many bad people in this world, and it's so hard to deal with it all. But at the same time, these people need to grow up. Not everything revolves around them. Not everything bends to their will. You have to treat people how you want to be treated. If you act like a jerk, you're going to be treated like a jerk back. And the way how they're treating Scott, it's like they want their lives in moral danger as well. I'm going to end this video real soon, but Scott, if some miracle you're seeing this, or if somebody is watching this that can actually do something about it, please don't get yourself hurt because you're trying to fight back this injustice. Please. And once again, Scott, if you are watching this, I wish you and your family the best. I pray for your safety. I pray that you don't get canceled, because even though FNAF's story is long, complicated, and tedious at some bits, it doesn't deserve to end on a bad note. No story deserves to end because a bunch of people decided, hey, we're going to cancel you. No story deserves to go out like that. And I wish you and your family the best. And Twitter, if you have to take away anything from this, please know that you have to grow up. You have to take responsibility for these people who are going after people who are making general, peaceful remarks about who they support. It's not right. I hope you all have a great day. I don't take part in this type of drama. I avoid it like the plague for multiple reasons. But if I didn't say anything, I feel like it would have not helped the situation at all. This will probably be the last time I talk about it. First and last time. And if anyone has something to say about it, the comments are open. No comment will be deleted unless it's a direct death threat. If it's a direct death threat, you will be having your comment taken down. But if anyone wants to fight me on it, free to go into my comment section. Just leave the man and his family in peace. Cuss him out on Twitter if you want. Cuss him out on his Reddit. Just don't threaten his or his family's life. It's wrong, and it's very inhumane. Because you yourself are going to get canceled if you keep this up. I wish you all the best, and Scott, stay safe, okay?